The Beyond the Fame podcast is sponsored by the historic Ford's Theater in Washington, D.C. Step into 1865. President Lincoln has been shot and the city is in chaos. As the newest deputy to join the ranks, the investigation is in your hands. Join Detective James McDevitt as you retrace the footsteps of the Lincoln assassination through the streets of downtown D.C. Whether you're a history buff, a true crime enthusiast, or just looking for an entertaining way to get your steps in, there's something for everyone in history on foot. For tickets, visit Fords.org. This month's programming is also brought to you by Signature Theater in Shirlington, Virginia. Signature Theater presents Pippin, the Tony Award-winning musical from the composer of Wicked, featuring the hit songs Magic to Do and Corner of the Sky. Pippin now through July 26th. For tickets, visit sigtheater.org. And of course, this podcast is powered year-round by our longtime sponsor, the Hollywood Casino at Charlestown Races in West Virginia. Upcoming featured entertainment includes Christopher Cross on June 26th. Details and tickets at HollywoodCasinoCharlestown.com. Must be 21 to enter the casino floor and attend a show. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Welcome to the newest episode of Beyond the Fame with Jason Fraley. I'm your host, Jason Fraley, picking the brains of the top artists and entertainers of our time. Melissa Etheridge rocks Wolf Trap tomorrow night, sharing a bill with Winona Judd and Maggie Rose. I spoke with Etheridge during her previous visit to Virginia when she played the Birchmere in Alexandria back in 2018.
Hey, Jason, it's Melissa Etheridge.
Hey, thanks so much for calling in.
Sure, my pleasure.
Now, we, of course, so our listeners know we are talking to you for your upcoming 3 shows at the Birchmere, and you're calling it the Melissa Etheridge Holiday Show. What all Christmas tunes are we going to hear at this thing?
Well, you'll hear some Christmas tunes. I had a Christmas album out that was about 10 years ago, little Merry Christmas Baby, Blue Christmas, kind of fun stuff. You'll also hear the hits because, you can't have a Melissa Etheridge show without some I'm the Only One,
Of course not. Yeah, that's what we come to see.
Yeah. So we're rocking out. It just this time of year, I think we need a little spirit. We need a little uplift. So some of the songs from the New Thought for Christmas, we'll sing Santa Claus is Coming to Town, but it's a fun rock and roll show that you're going to leave feeling better than when you came there.
That's awesome. Have you ever played Birchmere before? It's a nice little intimate venue.
I don't think I have. Yeah, it's pretty small and nice. I love that. I love being able to stay in one place for 3 days. I'll get to know the area.
Yeah, awesome. Well, we can't wait. Have you always been a fan of the holidays, or did you come to these Christmas tunes a little later in life?
Oh no, I was raised in the Midwest where Christmas started right after Thanksgiving. It was one of the times when my family was happy. So I really enjoy the Christmas and have always felt like, that it's a time when we allow ourselves to kind of really start believing that peace on earth, goodwill towards everybody sort of thoughts. And I like that. It's, the nights get darker and longer and it's a time for us all to come together. And I really like that.
I like that you said that it was a tradition right after Thanksgiving ends. I hate when I see it. It's Halloween now. Put away the decorations. Let each holiday have its own thing. But I'm with you. I love Christmas when that sucker arrives. I love the whole month of December. I'm with you. Now you mentioned that you're going to play some of the older hits. Do you mind running through a couple of them with me? I always loved Ain't That Heavy. Remind us when you recorded that one, like how that one came to you.
Oh wow, that was on the third album. That was. It was before the big, "Come to My Window" songs. Mm-hmm. It was just a straightforward rock song that is just about kind of getting into your 30s and kind of looking at life, going, wow, sometimes. I feel that whatever I'm doing is never enough. Survival is fine, but I find satisfaction that's rough. so it's a good song. Thank you.
Absolutely. Well, after that one, of course, then you're saying, then the next album goes massive. I'm the Only One. Take me into how you came up with that. I feel like that one, it's just this awesome bluesy sound on that one.
Yeah, that was me. The fourth album, I made a commitment to get sort of even deeper into my rock and roll roots. I felt like I really needed to let people know I was a rock artist. And I just went straight to the blues. And I told myself I wanted to write a song like Bring Me Some Water, which was on the first album. So I just opened it up and went, okay, and of course my, personal issues that I write about. And it was easy to just, sing I'm the Only One. And oh my gosh, that has just become, there's nothing like that. The whole audience singing along, living it. It's just one of my favorites.
Oh yeah, we feel it when you sing it. All right, Come to My Window. Where were you when do you remember when you sat down and penned that? And like, what were you kind of going through? It sounds like it's a relationship, something going on in life.
Yeah. I wrote that actually when I was in Europe. I was touring in Europe, and I was. This is in the early '90s, and we didn't have cell phones back then. And anytime you called from Europe, it just cost enormous amounts of money. You'd put it on a credit card or something. It was like hundreds of dollars for, a 10-minute phone call. And I would call my, the person I was seeing at the time. And sometimes we just, things were so difficult and so far apart that we just couldn't relate. We couldn't talk and hear the money's going ching ching, and it was just trying to reach someone, just trying to communicate and saying, maybe we can't, go through the front door, but maybe if you just come to my window, try to figure this out. And it's funny because I almost didn't put that song in the album. I thought it was kind of simple. I didn't think people would relate to it, but boy, was I wrong.
Yeah, exactly. No, it's awesome. It's a great song. And then similar, but I'd say almost a little naughtier edge. I Want to Come Over. I feel like there's a little bit of, to hell with the consequences. It's almost like there's a little forbidden love there. What do you think?
Well, I'm not proud of it, but yes, indeed. I might not have written that song had I known I was going to have children. I really didn't plan on the children part, and I have 4 that I know of, and that's a joke. And so my daughter, she'll listen to that song. She goes, "Mom, you're such a stalker." I'm like, yeah, I'm so not proud of it, but boy, can a lot of people relate to that song. It's a little scary.
And then I think I think it's a little more underrated. I love Angels Would Fall, especially when it kicks in and it's like, angel, it gets me every time. How'd you come up with that one?
Oh, thank you. Well, that is, a lot of people don't, that's about somebody who was in a relationship with a friend of mine who I had a crush on, which is like, and of course I was not happy in my relationship, and that's a recipe for disaster. So I just, and the person never knew I wrote it about him, and my friend doesn't know that I wrote it about him either. So it's just my little private song.
That's awesome. And didn't we see you here in the DC area a couple years ago? Didn't you come for the Kennedy Center honors for Bruce?
Oh yeah. Actually last year I played with, or actually this summer I played with the symphony there, the NSO. We did a symphony show.
Those things are awesome. Those are so epic.
Oh, it was amazing. So much fun, and that's a whole other thing. But
what did Bruce say about your salute to him?
Can you imagine singing Born to Run for not only the president, but for Bruce Springsteen? I didn't know what I was thinking. I was crazy, but he loved it. He's such a sweetheart. He's just an amazing human being.
Awesome. Well, of all those great hits, we're glad that you're weaving them into the show as well, but it will be Christmas time. Is there one particular one in the set list? Do you have a favorite Christmas song that you are going to sing?
Ooh, well, there's a song that's on my New Thought for Christmas, which is my favorite song used to be "Oh Holy Night," and I don't do it the traditional old way. I actually rewrote the lyrics and made it like this crazy blistering guitar solo. But it's kind of my favorite part of the night when I rip into that and kind of tell everybody that. Because I never got to sing it when I was a kid because the soprano always got the solo, that now, this is my ultimate revenge. And, and it's probably my favorite part of the night.
Awesome. I'm with you. I think that might be my favorite. It's a lot of people's favorite, but man, that's the goosebump Christmas song. So I'm with you.
That's it.
All right. Well, if our listeners they've heard this, of course. I mean, you need no introduction. I mean, you don't even need to be doing this. They're coming. You're selling tickets, don't worry. But why, if they're on the fence for some reason, why should they come out? What makes this a unique Melissa Etheridge show compared to maybe other ones they've seen?
Oh, because you know what? These are some times that we're living right now that we need some inspiration. We need a little uplifting. We need a little peace on earth. Hey, the way that it works is when we get together and work together, and we need a little bit of inspiration for that. It's been a rough year, and I'm promising you come to the show, you're going to leave feeling better than when you came, and you're going to leave with a bit more inspiration to go live your life, to love yourself and be good to yourself, and that's what's going to change the world.
Awesome. Again, everybody, Melissa Etheridge, thank you so much.
No worries. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Later. Hear my other conversation with Melissa Etheridge, as well as my convos with Winona Judd and Maggie Rose in the archives at BeyondTheFamePodcast.com. Thanks so much for listening to Beyond the Fame with Jason Fraley. Our theme music is Scott Buckley's Clarion. Remember to give us a 5-star rating if you like what you hear. We'll see you next time.